Who's that? That's me. What's that? Candy. What? Oh, if you guys want to win some Swedish candy, I'm gonna do a giveaway on my Instagram, so I think you should check it out if you want some of this godis. Om du vill ha godis, kom på min Instagram och följ mina directions. No, for real, I'm doing a giveaway with some Swedish candy, so if you're interested in partaking in my giveaway with iCandy.us, Swedish candy distributors in LA, you need to go to my Instagram and check it out. But anyways, so today is another Ask Kim because I got a plethora of questions and stories and inquiries regarding yourselves that you want me to answer, talk about. Before anyone asks, or I'm saying this like you guys are sitting right in front of me, before anybody asks in the room where I got my shirt from, okay, because it's kind of, I feel like a teacher right now. I'm about to do like, okay guys, so yeah, like, so yeah. Today, before I start this video, this is from Good American. It is a, let me show you guys. It is a sweat outfit. So it comes with the shorts and it comes with the top and it comes with the butt. But yeah, it's from Good American. It's super comfy. It has pockets. It's perfect like sweat attire for summer because it's not like pants, but it's still like sweats. But yeah. It is Good American, and I hope you guys like it. Today we're doing an Ask Kim, and I have the questions here. You guys are so cooperative, and you guys so left a lot of questions, and I'm so excited to answer them. I screenshotted them as soon as you guys sent them my way. So let's get on into it. How do you get over someone? How do you get over someone that left you months ago, but you still find yourself crying over them every day? They also keep hitting you up and staying in contact with you every once in a while, saying that they care for you, but they have a new girlfriend. Wow, this sounds so familiar. I thought we would get back together by now, but we haven't, and so I think I just need to force myself to get over him. Girl, yes, and stop enabling him hitting you up while he has a girlfriend, because one of my exes is like that, and he's been with this girl for a couple years, but he keeps hitting me up, and it's just so weird, because it's just like, aren't you with someone? Why are you telling me all this stuff about how I'm sexy, how you want to sleep with me, but you got a girlfriend? What? Where does that even make any sense? Like, why are you doing this? Like, do you not have a brain? Like, did you not learn anything from the screwed up relationship that we were in and the way that it ended? Did you not learn anything? You want to repeat that again? Like, do you not care? Like, why are you in these relationships if you don't really want to be in these relationships? This is what I don't get about people. Oh my god. And you know what? I'm not even gonna act like I'm innocent because I have made my mistakes and I have been wrong to guys before, but I really didn't want to be in these relationships. I just forced myself. I really did. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I was insecure and I needed them for validation to feel better about myself, which was fucking horrible. I was a bad person and I can admit that, and I've asked for forgiveness from all these people that I've done wrong because I knew I was wrong and I knew I shouldn't have been acting like that, and I feel guilty about that shit. I feel bad about the way that I treated certain people, and it ate me up alive for a couple of years until I was able to really talk to them and apologize and just, you know, really make amends with these people. And there's one that I still haven't because I'm not even sorry about it because he was a piece of shit. But anyways, you cannot wait around for anybody. You can't wait around for anybody to change. You can't wait around for anybody to leave their girlfriend for you. You can't wait around for anything because, for one, why do you want to be with somebody that's still entertaining you, their ex, while they have a new girlfriend who probably is head over heels for this guy and thinks that so highly of him? Actually, you know what? She probably knows what's going on, which is even worse because it's just like, you're really putting up with this for what? Like, okay, yeah, that's cute. No, girl, don't enable him. Don't be anything for him. Don't be that rock to lean on. Don't be the one that he comes to talk about for girlfriend advice. Like, don't, no. Ew, you're trash. Like, you suck. That's why you're my ex, okay? So bye. Stop hitting me up. Stop asking me how I'm doing because I'm doing great. You see it. That's why you're hitting me up, because I'm doing great. I look great and I am great. And you're missing out, and I'm sorry that your girl isn't doing enough for you, but stop acting like I'm just here to hit up whenever you feel like. It's just not like that, boo. I'm sorry. You don't got the juice like that, as Drake would say. You don't even got the mother juice like that. So back that ass up all the way. I'm a cute little peanut butter colored This girl is hilarious. Okay, I'm a cute little peanut butter colored girl and I have the most gorgeous boyfriend. He looks like Don Benjamin. First of all, girl, stop comparing your man to someone else because that's weird. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm super basic, like cute, but Ashanti cute, not Rihanna bomb. Anyways, how do I stop feeling like I don't know why my boyfriend is with me? It's been 3 years since we've been together, but I just feel like people look at us like, why is he with her? Like he should be with someone who looks like, oh my God, we're not even gonna go there. I wanna just hug you so hard that you choke, okay? No one has ever said that, but I feel like it in my mind. So she basically said, he should be with someone who looks like you or India Love or all these Instagram girls. No one has ever said that, but I feel like it in my mind. Thoughts. Also, I've even tried to leave him because I feel pressured on myself, but he's like, no, I love you, don't be crazy. Girl, you're being crazy. But I don't blame you because in this day and age, everything is so superficial. Everything is so surface level deep. It's just like, I can't blame you for feeling the way that you feel because in the society, it's almost like if you don't look a certain way, you're just not... You're not held to a certain stature. You're not treated the same. You're not given the same respect. Like it's all about clout. It's all about fame. It's all about who has the most followers, who has the best weaves, who can do the most makeup tutorials, who could steal the most boyfriends. Like it's all almost like a competition, and it sucks that everything is almost like a competition because it ends up with people feeling like the way that you feel right now. And there's no reason for you to feel the way that you feel right now because obviously your boyfriend loves you. He's with you. If he really wanted to be with a girl like me or half the other girls on Instagram, don't you think that he would not be with you for like 3 years, like, you know, building something with you? Don't you think you'd be actively pursuing these girls? Like, unless you caught him like doing some shit like that, then girl, bye. But if he's really here for you and he's proving it to you and he's all about you, like, don't let your insecurities ruin a beautiful thing that you have going on. Instead, work on yourself and work on loving yourself. And like I said in my last video, like you really need to just sit down and kind of like have like pep talks with yourself in the mirror every day. Like just tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you really do love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, who gives a fuck? Just tell yourself that you really love yourself until you start believing it, because I look at myself all the time and I look at my flaws and I'm just like, they might be flaws to other people. Like I might have really ugly feet and, you know, I might not have the perkiest boobs in the world. I might not have the biggest ass. Like I might not have the longest hair. I might not be perfect, but why not think that I'm perfect to myself? Like why can't I think that? Like why can't I be super narcissistic and in love with myself and just think so highly of myself? Like why is that such a crime? Why is that so bad? Like why can't I not feel that way? Just because I don't look like you? Because half the other world adores you? Like I'm not supposed to feel good about myself? Like no, screw that. Yes, I've been overall confident, but I don't think I've been overall in love with myself over the past couple of years, and it's just starting to sink into me that I really do only have myself at the end of the day, because people die, people leave, people are fake, people will do what? People will fuck you over the smallest thing. So you really just need to fall in love with yourself and appreciate yourself and see what your boyfriend sees in you. So the last time I saw my ex and was devastated because we broke up 2 months prior to that, I just cried my ass to sleep when I got home. I woke up from this nap feeling and looking like trash, so I wanted some comfort food, went to the grocery store, and this angel walks in. Literally finest and best dressed dude that I've seen. I was just looking at him and nothing really happened. 2 hours later, I find his Instagram by coincidence. Sweetie, that was not a coincidence. You knew what you were doing and you did it. You did the damn thing, and I'm proud of you, because there's not a lot of times where you meet someone or you see someone in the grocery store, you think they're fine as hell, they're perfect, and you end up finding them on social media later. But you know what? Okay, let's keep going. I ended up finding his Instagram by coincidence, but I didn't notice that it was him until after I followed and liked all of his shit. Turns out the guy is from my town. We hung out, and the next day, I hung out with him the next day with his friend for 20 minutes. Okay, so basically you texted him telling him you want to sleep with him. We made that shit happen the next day, and we've been pretty much sleeping with each other ever since. We've got a ton of mutual friends and we get along very well, but I feel like after seeing him multiple times, I've caught feelings, which were not my intentions. We both don't really want a relationship, but at the same time, I just fell in love with him as a person, and it's hard because he's out here doing whatever the hell he wants, DMing girls, whatever. Meanwhile, I keep quiet about how I feel about that, which you never should. But, at the same time, he feels like he can get mad at me for doing similar stuff. But this makes me think he's caught feelings too, but he's probably too afraid to admit it himself. He told me I'm young, I've been hurt, and I just want to have a good time with you. He's also a guy of very few words and barely opens up about emotions. What's your perspective on this? My perspective on this is that this is just a guy who wants to have his cake and eat it too, just like 99.99999999999 billion% of every fucking guy in the world. I don't know what is up with these guys thinking that they can just have like this perfect everything sitting here while they still go and do God knows whatever, you know? Like, if you found this girl, you think she's perfect, she's everything you want, you're lying to yourself if you're still sleeping around or entertaining other women. Because if she's everything that you want in a woman, like that you want to settle down with, why don't you do it, you know? If you're not ready for that, then just say that, you know? So if he's telling you that he's not ready, honestly, listen to him. He's not ready. Oh, he's so possessive. Like, he doesn't want me talking to other guys. Like, he just wants me for himself. Yeah, he wants you for himself while he's for everybody else. Okay, girl? So keep doing your thing, and I know you caught feelings or whatever, and I know you want to pour your heart out to this guy, and it's just like, okay, you do that, but what do you think is gonna come out of it, you know? I mean, hey, maybe he ends up opening up and tells you, you know what, you're right, I want to be with you too. That would be the perfect scenario, but I'm not about to like sit here and give you like some false hope and say, yeah, he's totally gonna do that. You never know. I don't really know about your guys' relationship, the ins and outs of it, so it's all for you guys to play out. But I'm just saying, he sounds like a guy who just wants to have his cake and eat it too, and that's not really the kind of guys that we want to be in relationships with. You know, we can sleep with them, but we don't want to be with them. I've been with my boyfriend for over a year and a half, and I wanted to know what you think about couples and social media. Should I be worried if my boyfriend hasn't and still won't upload any pictures of me and him, especially when I bring it up? I'm not the one to take social media very seriously, but the part where I have a problem is when my boyfriend used to get upset because I never uploaded anything with him. But he's a hypocrite when the tables are turned. It's childish, I know, but what do you think? Oh my god, what's up with all these guys today and like wanting to have their cake and eat it too? What the hell? I don't understand why guys think that I'm supposed to post all these photos of you and like be this super like my man, oh my god, my man, that is my man, I love my man, don't touch my man type shit. Like, why do I need to be like that? Why do you want me to be like that? And then complain when I'm like that? Like, make up your mind. So okay, I get when people don't want to post their relationship online, because I've been in a couple of relationships where I've never, like, I've had a few boyfriends and you guys just have not known about it because I just don't post it online because it's not necessary. Like, if you're in a relationship and it's two people, you guys know what's up. Like, you don't need to post a million photos of each other like, oh, my boo, don't touch my boo. Like, maybe if you don't post your boo, nobody would touch them. Like, you know, because people love to touch things that like are not on the market, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't a lot of times post like men that I talk to or anything, because I don't need the extra drama, because some of y'all are real petty and like just like to test people and be like, oh, well, he could hit on me if he's with Kim and he's hitting on me, she must not be all that. I'm all that. He just doesn't know how to control himself. So boo, don't ever feel special. Do not let my, don't. See, you know, I can't, I'm getting mad about it and it hadn't even happened. So we're not even gonna do this right now. But I get why, like, people choose not to post their relationships on social media, okay? You don't want other people involved talking about it, or, you know, just feeling like a lot of people don't need to see that. Like, if you don't need to let everybody in. You don't need to. But if your man posts literally every little thing about his life on social media and doesn't post you, I don't know. Like, and if you guys have been together for a while, like, there should be at least something there, like a subliminal, like, oh, look what my girlfriend got me for our anniversary type post. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be a picture of you, but it should be something insinuating that he has somebody in the picture. Because if you're not, it's almost like he's just like a blank canvas for girls to splatter their paint all over. No, like, he's like getting mad at you because you're not posting a photo of him or whatever, and he doesn't want to do it. Like, that's trash. Like, that's just him going back to what I said to the first girl, wanting to have his cake and eat it too. Like, and we are not allowing this 2017 forward, okay? Like, I can't even say that like I've been good about this like in the past couple of years, but from now on, we're done with that bullshit, and we're gonna do better, ladies. We're gonna want better and do better and take and expect better from our men. We're gonna hold ourselves to a higher standard and not let these guys walk all over us and like make us feel like it's supposed to be like that, because that's what love is. Love isn't perfect. Love is not perfect, but love also isn't manipulation, you know, cheating. It isn't mind games. It's not abuse. It's nothing. It's none of that. It's none of the above but love, and none of that is love. So that needs to go. If you honestly want me to post a photo of you, you better post a photo of me. If that's how we're gonna do it, because I'm not about to be looking like Boo Boo the goddamn fool with a photo of you on my damn page while you're over here fucking liking Sabrina's photos, the fucking plethora of her photos in a row, as if I don't know what that means. Guys act like we don't know what anything means. Like, if you go on somebody's page and you like about 6 consecutive photos, what do you think you're trying to get across? That she has a nice sense of style? What are you trying to let her know? You're trying to let her know she looks good and you want to sleep with her. That's what you're trying to do. And honestly, if that's what you want to do it, but just don't involve me, because 1, I don't like threesomes, and 2, I don't share my men. So what are we gonna do? This girl has been with this guy since she was a freshman in college, and you know, she's head over heels over him. She introduces him to her dad, and her dad approves of him. He loves him, but he ends up passing away. Like a couple months later, he ends up passing away. And you know, she's dealing with the death of her dad. She's venting to her boyfriend about it. Comes to find out, he ends up going to jail a couple of weeks after. So she not only loses her dad, she loses her boyfriend, and she's also in nursing school. So she has school, death of her dad, her boyfriend being in prison, and now she's trying to figure out, you know, is it worth waiting for, you know? So her last question is, would you wait? He has a long sentence, 4 to 8 years. Even though my heart is so big and I'm dealing with the heartache of losing my dad, the stress of school, and the distance from this person, I would like to know your opinion on me waiting on this individual that I truly love. Honestly, I have never been in a situation where I've been with someone that has been in prison, or, I mean, I've been in a long distance relationship before, but it's not the same as like me just taking a flight, you know, and going up there and seeing them. Like, you would literally have to go to the prison, sit in between a glass, and look at this person through a glass. Like, basically, you're just loving this person from, like, they're living in a glass house. Like, you can't touch them, you can't, I mean, you can talk to them, but it's just like everything's monitored. It's a very monitored relationship. It's a very systematic relationship. It's a very, you're putting in a lot of effort for something that is very forced, because nothing about this is happening naturally. Like, you are going out of your way to go and see this person. Like, you guys are putting in a lot of work for something that it just shouldn't be like this. So I totally understand your frustration. But I feel like if you truly, really, really do love this guy, and you know, your dad approved of him, and you really feel like he is the one for you, I don't really see an issue with waiting. But at the same time, you're 19 years old. These are like your prime years. Like, within the next 4 to 8 years, that's gonna be your prime. Like, that is like your time to do you, to live your life freely, to travel, to finish school, to meet people, to do whatever the hell you want to do before you actually plan on settling down, getting into your career, and just, you know, living this kind of like muted lifestyle. So it's kind of like, it's tough. Like, I get why you're in a hard place, but you kind of have to put everything into perspective and like figure out what's more important to you. Is, you know, having this solid long-term relationship with this guy who is in prison right now more important to you than living your life and experiencing things and being with other people and, you know, just living in the moment? Like, is that kind of worth it? Like, if it's worth it to you, go for it. And I'm not trying to belittle your relationship and like try to say like, you know, there's just so much out there, you should totally like go and do it and screw your boyfriend in jail. Like, no, you can actually do everything that you want to do with him being in jail. But, you know, it's just the thought that like, while you're doing all this stuff and while you're traveling and while you're hanging out with people, it's like you're free and you're living your life, but the love of my life is sitting behind bars. Like, how much can you really enjoy it? That's just how I would think of it. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, he did whatever he did to get in that predicament. It shouldn't really have to affect you and like, you know, ruin your whole life, but it just ends up happening that way. So it's up to you. Like, you have to really just weigh out the pros and the cons. Like, you have someone that you love, your dad met them, your dad liked them, and you like them, and you love them, and you feel something with them. It's just the fact that they're away. Just think about, what is this person hindering you from doing that you want to do? You know, just think about that, and then, you know, just weigh it out, because like I said to the other girls, like, everything is circumstantial to the predicament that you're in, but you have to be smart. You only have one life to live, and you don't need to waste it on people who want you to be this ride or die, loyal, down ass person, but aren't really worth it in the end. Because who's to say that you ride out this sentence with him, you're 26 years old when he gets out, it's great for the first couple months, maybe a year or two, and he's just like, you know what, I've been in jail for a long time, haven't really been sleeping with people like that, and I've been sleeping with you for the past couple of years, and I'm bored, and I want to do something else, like, and I'm gonna go do what I want to do. Yeah, you might have been this ride or die for him, he's always gonna have love for you, but what is that gonna matter when he's booed up with the next chick? Like, what is that gonna matter? What are you gonna have to prove for that? Like, what are you gonna have, like a plaque, like a girlfriend of the year award? You're not gonna have anything but these like bitter memories. Like, you didn't have your boyfriend with you when you went to Christmas. You didn't have your boyfriend to go with you to this gala for work. You didn't have him with you for any of these like staple moments. I mean, you did. He was a phone call away, but he wasn't there for you when you needed him physically. And he's gonna leave you for the next chick because he got out of jail and wanted to just, you know, experience life all again. Like, which is totally understandable. It's totally understandable, but it's not fair. So it's like, you gotta really be smart about it, and you gotta really think about the type of person that he is. But yeah, so this was it for my Ask Kim. If you want your question featured in the next video or answered or anything like that, leave it in the comments down below and I will get to it. And yeah, I want to do an embarrassing stories like video, so I need more embarrassing stories. If you want to leave those down below too, that works. It's whatever you like. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again with a couple of skincare reviews, because I got sent a bunch of skincare recently from like some dope people, and I'm like so like waiting to use them and review them so I can give you guys clear reviews. But they're like so good, because y'all know I'm really about to turn into a skincare blogger, because I'm all about that skincare. So be ready. All right.